The following program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. It may contain sexual content, adult beverages, wizards, sharp edges, random cat sightings, unidentified flying objects, identified flying objects, myths, the antidote, the cure for boredom, carnival attractions, number 47, your chicken schnitzel's ready, Mary Poppins casket, and parking Nick's mustache that may cause lust. We recommend that all precautions be taken when listening to The Nightcap. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and most importantly, don't take life too serious, and have fun here on The Nightcap. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to The Nightcap. Can you live around the world? Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners slash viewers as well. It is a big welcome to each and every one of you here on a Saturday night. It is indeed the age of Kimatron, because it is her birthday today. So happy birthday to Kimatron! Hooray!
HBD.
Hooray!
Wood.
We've got a big show tonight, because we say that every week, and every week we deliver. There is bigger and better. We're on bigger screens. Look at this. You can see us. You guys can actually see us in that studio, which is even weirder. It is all go thanks to the alien of the Nightcap Nation for thumping this out, and of course to our tech department, Lieutenant of the tech department, Cray Ray himself. I've promoted him to Lieutenant of the tech division. It's about time someone else had a rank. Yeah. We're all big fans of that. We are in for a very big night tonight, so let's get right into it, because we've got a new segment. We've got all this cool stuff over here to talk about. We've got everything going on. So, without further ado, on that part of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Barking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation. I hope everyone's well.
So far, so good. How are you, good sir?
I don't know. I feel all right, I think.
You COVID safe?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, we'll just move along then.
I went down the shops earlier.
Mm. How'd that go for you?
I just spilled coffee on his mask.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So at least it'll taste.
Well, this is true. I walked out my front door the other day, like earlier tonight, and I was already in line for Audi. So, you know, wasn't a bad start to the day.
Very cool.
Right there, in the centre part of the studio, you can see her a lot more crisp because the screens are bigger. She's, of course, from the Crochet Division, the fiery redhead herself. It's Secret Agent Ness.
Me.
Yay.
And happy birthday to Kimatron, and happy love day to everyone else.
Wood.
Love Day. It's Love Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day?
What?
Mowing the lawns.
Oh,
And when I say
beautiful
I'm mowing the
gesture.
lawn. Hey?
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful gesture.
It is. It's not me actually doing it. I have agreed that Kimatron could probably do it if she wants, and I'll be sandwich bitch for the day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty good like that.
You're going to make him a giant cookie surprise in the shape of a love heart, and he doesn't know it.
Oh, holy Julie! I'll tell you what, we've got people literally around this wonderful planet of ours and the intergalactics all tuning in. We've cracked like a new record to start off the show. We've got a lot of subscribers already bloody there, which is unbelievable. So
Yeah.
we probably should get right down and into it, because, you know, we've got all this stuff over here on display. This is how the new display is looking. I'm quite happy with the new display, to be honest. We've got everything from our wonderful friends at Crystal Head Vodka. Yeah, we got Real Skull. I went out and killed a baby skull today, so I got 2 of them. We got Coca-Cola. We got Mother. We've got the X-Ball machine up here. Got to be COVID safe with the X-Ball. The UVC light. Kill these.
Yeah.
Kill them, baby. That's what I recommend.
Yeah.
And out of retirement, it's the NCWF Championship Award right there on the thing as well. Got to have each and every one of them. So, without further ado, we probably should cover off on the terms and conditions of play. Would hate for people to be watching us in pure HD and go, what do I do now? And then, Cat! I had to get a piece of paper out for Cat. Cat count. 1. There we go. So, let's do it. Let's be safe. Let's get the terms and conditions underway, because we'd hate for anybody to catch COVID for not watching and night capping safely. It happens.
That's right.
We had that show at the Holiday Inn a couple of weeks back, and people are still talking about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I blame Cheney and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, right.
They have a song called Holiday Inn. Just chilling at the Holiday Inn. Just chilling at the Holiday
Motel. Yeah,
See? Right. So,
I dig it.
deep breath in. Here we go. If you want to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in these 4 magical words, which are right there.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 12 grueling weeks of brand reification training, you too can graduate into the brand division of the Nightcap Nation and help spread the word of these wonderful products.
Oh, is that like all brand division?
It is. It is. I have a bone to pick with Just Right though, because Just Right was great. It was just right to be honest. And then a couple of months later, they released Just Right with sultanas. Whoa!
Which one's right?
Yeah, exactly. That one was just right before. But now, is it? Who's this just right for? It could have been just okay, and then they could have added sultanas and gone just right. Leave it as that.
But now it's just right for the people that it wasn't just right for before.
True. But now, if you don't,
Sultana fanatics.
yeah, I was gonna say, but if you don't like sultanas, it's not just right for you anymore.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, it's
Just all wrong.
it's just average now. Just basic.
Yeah.
You can even join the live chats that happen throughout the course of the program, and you should.
Yeah, get in.
There's 2 of them.
There is. I only have a look at the Facebook one.
I've got the other one up and running because I got RPPFM tuning in on the YouTube version of it.
Oh, nice.
Which I'm guessing is production manager Steve.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi, sorry. In the chat,
In the chat.
there's lots of folks.
There's fucking heaps of folks.
it's Snoop
Well,
Dogg.
no, you said naughty word first.
Oh.
39.
My bad.
Yeah. And amongst the fucking apes, our Master Jedi Senate.
Hello, young man.
Hello, young man.
And Cray Ray's there as well
Cray Ray.
as Dre Ray and Guinness. You're a good
Who's a
girl.
good girl.
Yeah. And Esquire and Lady Esquire are there.
And Lady Esquire.
Yeah.
Who-
She can't multitask,
She-
but apparently she's still listening to multiple times.
Ooh.
5
Lady
to be
girl
precise.
found a way to listen.
Yay.
Jade girl, yay!
Go to magics of the internet.
Got to conjure internet up any way you can. That's the way I look at it.
Oh my God. Camo Cal actually tuning into a show.
Oh my goodness! I remember him.
Yes.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh my god. And we're playing in colour change on JD Girl's speaker as well.
Yeah, and McLaughlin's in the house as well.
Hello, mwah.
Yeah,
He won the
someone
mystery
called-
box.
Oh no, no, hang on, cancel that. No, it's not someone called attachment. It's a gift.
Oh, right.
Jedi Senate has said that they should have quarantined in Hotel California, where they could never leave.
Yeah, but I'm the one that gets all the wine when we go to Hotel California.
Yeah.
Cause we haven't had that spirit there, unlike Crystal Head Vodka, since 1989.
I think I'll have another tequila sunrise.
Hey, bye-bye.
Crossover joke.
I wonder if our friends at Think Spirit can hear the fact that we enjoy multiple drinks. And don't have to necessarily have to, we love Crystal Head Vodka, don't get me wrong, but, nice tequila would go, right?
Do you like pina coladas?
Only when I'm caught in the rain.
Ah,
Peanut starters anytime.
Mm.
okay.
I think that'd make a good breakfast cereal. I think you could call that just right.
I'm a big fan of it. Let's
My
make it
girl's
happen.
having a beer.
Oh, you gotta have a beer.
My girl's having a beer.
We got
I'll be having one.
we got the birthday girl walking past. Oh, she probably won't stick her head in.
Happy
I don't know.
birthday to
Don't
Kimatron.
go through
Happy
that.
birthday to Kimatron.
Everyone's singing to you, and by everyone I mean parking.
That's very cute. Thank you.
She said, "Go fuck. I mean, go stuff yourself."
Oh, weird.
Production manager Steve reckons we need to get ourselves a coin jar, like a swear jar.
No.
Oh, what about Just Rights with raisins, he asked. Well, that's just taking things to a whole new level, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he also wants to know, does the on-air light go on? Yes, it does, but if I do, you can't see it, because...
Green flare.
Yeah. I could do this, I suppose. There you go. No, still doesn't work.
Yay! The perils of live broadcast.
Gotta love them. I was thinking the other day, actually it was today, because I heard the song "Video Killed the Radio Star," and because we were big radio stars, like we were bigger than being air radio stars, and then YouTube came along, and now YouTube killed the radio stars.
It hasn't killed us.
Well, our careers it did.
Oh, okay. Shouting in the studio, I'm off the pit.
Yeah.
Why would you hit it? Be nice to it. Speaking about drinks and stuff, I'm going to use baby head vodka here, a Crystal Head baby head. I'm going to pop this open. Look at that. And let's just let's put some of this in here. That seems about right, doesn't it? Do that responsibly. And we'll put that in there. And I'm taking a paid. We're trialing different cocktails and things like that to formulate a nightcap cocktail. Can't let this stuff go to waste, by the way. And Kimatron recommended trying to go the nightcap colours in the cocktail, which I thought's a really good idea. But then we'll have to add like a Sambuca or something to it, which we can't do. Yeah.
Gross. And Sambuca and Advocat would be really gross.
Nick Advocat was a soccer coach in the 80s. And...
Oh, I'm talking about that globby yellow.
Oh.
Yeah, like a Voc or something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, put it in a fluffy duck. That's okay.
I'm gonna try this. This is blood orange, and Cray Ray suggested blood orange the other day. I'm hiding the label, and I actually blanked out the label of which particular company supplies that.
I know who does, but yeah, that's okay.
Let's try it.
Is that sounding fizzy?
Ooh, yeah, it is fizzy. It's blood orange and passion fruit to be precise.
Ooh.
Not bad. I really like that. I really like that. That's going to get me nice and toasted before we even get...
Baby skull it, Captain.
Responsibly.
Do you baby skull it out of a shot glass?
I can. Although I prefer to if you get,
That's a baby glass, and if you do that, it's a baby skull.
well, how about a baby skull out of the baby skull?
Sippy cup, yeah.
Sippy cup.
Oh yeah. Jeez, that's nice. It really is nice.
Put it in a bottle and warm the bottle up and just suck it through the tip thing.
That's a great idea. Actually, I think we still have nipple heads and stuff from when Ada and that was born, so we can find them. And production Steve loves the light. Well, it's mine, and I'll rent it to you. Now, as I said at the beginning of the show, we've got a big new segment. You guys ready for this? This is a great segment.
Yeah.
We're going to trial it. We'll give it a crack this week. It will fall back into rotation. But this is the important part of this particular segment. We'll open it, and then we'll discuss what the segment is, which will then lead on to what we're going to do in the segment.
All right.
All right, stand by. Check this out. Discussions.
Those voiceovers, man, they're
Oh.
getting better.
I tell you what, whoever does them, they're bloody, they're on fire. Those blokes. Nightcap discussions. It's exactly what it says. We will find a subject, which we will then discuss as a team. We can be on like not so much a debate because that's a totally different bloody segment, but we'll have a discussion like healthy adults to prove to the world that we can be healthy adults even if we don't agree in the discussion, because that's allegedly how being an adult works. I know it's strange.
I want a swear jar. I want a swear jar.
I reckon we need to get a swear jar. It's been suggested 1, 2, 3 times now by production manager Steve that we need to get one. So I reckon we'll get a swear jar for next show. That will probably
Get a big one.
yeah. We got these couple of litre skull bottles here. We could probably throw some coins in. Also got if you swear too much, you get hit by the X4. Plain and simple. You get hit by UVC, and that's it. Lights out.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it'd be lights on. But never mind. Nightcap discussions. So I asked earlier in the week for people to throw random topics, suggestions, all that sort of stuff at me, and only a few of you did. So you know what? It's on you. I've made the decision to what we're going to discuss tonight because your ones were shit.
Oh,
No, I was only kidding. Well, was I? Oh, Nana Bear's watching. Hello, Nana Bear. We haven't had Nana Bear on the show for ages. Hello, Nana Bear. She needs one of these bloody UVC lights. I think. So tonight's discussion, right? And again, when we ask next time if you have a subject, etc., this is what it's going to be aimed at. It's going to be aimed at the Nightcap discussions. So if you want to be the leader of the discussion, you need to get your suggestions in. I've got a couple already come through for next discussion, but right now we're doing my one, right?
McLaughlin's mother once said he disgust me. And he said yes, but only with my therapist.
If you are watching, which I know 13 plus of you are, click the like button. It does help.
Yeah.
It really, really does.
Click like, subscribe,
Yeah, and subscribe.
get on the Facebook page, and join the chat. You won't regret it.
Don't make me bring up the pre-show bloody graphic again.
Yeah.
Tonight's discussion, this is an interesting one because we are all very much responsible adults, and we are all over the age of a certain age where you can enjoy certain beverages when you go to a party.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, unless you're Esquire last Sunday, and then you can be completely irresponsible and open-mouth kiss British tourists. Cats.
Ew.
That's how the coronavirus
Thanks,
got back into
thanks for the
Victoria.
lockdown, Esquire.
Yeah, it's all him. Open mouth kissing tourists and stuff. And some of them were on the lips. I met this guy from Romania, right? And he kissed me on both cheeks, which was quite embarrassing because I was tying my shoes at the time. It's an old one. Tonight's discussion. When you go to a party, and we'll use the party scenario here, not for when you're at home enjoying, or if you're sitting at the back on a Saturday night watching the Nightcap, although it's kind of a party. What is the best drink to have at a party?
Yeah.
Jeez, that was quick. Defend your answer.
Because it's beer.
Yeah, gonna need a little bit more out of you.
Because it fucking works.
All right, coin jar. Yeah, but
And you're not at the mercy of someone else mixing it.
that is a huge plus for me.
For example, if you said to me, "Go mix me a bourbon," you'd get a fairly weak one.
Yeah,
If I said to a few of the people I know, "Go mix me a bourbon," you'd be lucky to get an eyedropper full of Coke in it.
Yeah, actually,
With a beer, you go, "Shh,
Now,
Method
but
bastard.
you've changed brands over the years, and I don't want to go into brand war with you because, let's face it, I'm going to win. I don't know, but you haven't got a whole bunch of brands over your left shoulder.
No, that's right. This would be such a great show with just you spruiking it.
Yeah, the whole nightcap thing's just going to be me pointing at stuff all week.
Yeah.
And in
Here
case
comes 2 hours of the captain pointing at things and trying to think of nice things to say about it.
Here's the reason behind it all. In case everyone's wondering, why do we attract brands? One, because they're brands, and we love brands. And these are brands that we trust. And two, there is zero chance, and I mean zero chance, that the Nightcap Live will ever get monetization through YouTube. Zero chance, because every song we play, the money goes to the artists anyway. So there's no chance in hell we will ever get monetized. But if we can show loyal brands that we trust, they may be interested in throwing dollars, and then those dollars go into everything we do here on the show, which then goes back out to you guys. It's the circle of cash. So anyway, back to beer. So
I haven't changed beers. I just haven't had a Southern for ages because no particular reason.
You can drink all the Southern you want, lovely.
oh, here we go. Fights on. Fights on.
Unless you want to know how I really feel.
Hang on, let me get the scorecard out. This is going to be fun.
No, that's a me thing, not a you thing.
What about? No, I know that you don't normally. If you're going to drink a Southern, from my understanding, every time that you and I have partaken in enjoying things responsibly, it's normally towards the early hours of the morning once the beer has run. Yeah, I was going to say once the beer's run its course, and like, I don't mind beer as a warm up, but we'll get to me in a minute because let's get into Secret Agent Ness. But let's get into if you're going to a party.
No, you're not getting
How many
into.
Southerns have I had? Hang on.
You're not getting into Secret Agent Nest, Captain.
Can I give her?
Certainly not on Kimatron's birthday.
Actually, I just made Kim her favourite drink, which is raspberry cordial and roofies. So it's going to be a fun night for her.
Oh, good night. Yeah.
Yeah, I got I know a guy that used to work on the Cosby Show.
What's his name, Elmo?
That's the guy. He tickled a lot of people. Mostly kids. Secret Agent Ness, apart from a Dixon cider, what do you enjoy when you go to a party?
Well, I often don't drink too much at parties anymore. So
Because the shirt comes off.
No, because I'm old. I like to drink Prosecco or good champagne, and that way, you can stretch it out a bit further. And you go the whole night on one bottle, which is always a good thing. Yeah.
So I can't do that. Every time the only time I've ever drank sparkling wine is when I've gone to the Melbourne Cup, and I normally have to buy 2 at a time because I normally finish the first one by the time I get back to where the horses meet. And I better go and get another one. And then I do the real drunk guy where I put them both in my suit pockets and walk around. Yeah, I'm the man.
Yeah.
According to Nana Bear, she likes a fluffy duck.
I like it.
And
The only good use for advocate.
it's the only use for it, isn't it?
Yeah, unless you've got a soccer team that needs coaching.
And production Steve gets on.
I like a grasshopper as well.
They're not bad. I've never had a grasshopper. I've had squash frog and all that sort of stuff. Never had a grasshopper.
No, they're good.
Isn't that isn't that like apple martini type stuff, or am I just?
No. It's green chartreuse, which is kind of minty.
Right.
And then got something else in there that makes it creamy. It's nice.
Creme de menthe.
Yeah, creme de menthe.
Right. When I go to a party, if I have to bring my, if I have to bring my own, I'll probably get something relatively cheap but yet nice, like a nice Jim Beam, or maybe even a nice Crystal Head vodka or something to take with me. But that normally becomes a later drink, where if I'm going to a parking Nick party, I'll stick on the beers because I don't like drinking brown spirit or white spirit by myself until it reaches a certain point. And
well, see, I don't like to drink mixed spirits until later on, if I'm staying that late. Only because they're too sweet. My mouth gets all like bleh.
Yeah, and so
I can't have that much sugar.
I need that mix of sugar and booze to keep me level. Otherwise, the captain starts to peak too early, and that's why the booze brings it back down to a nice level. But when the booze starts to take over, the sugar brings me back up to a nice level, and I can just continue a nice plateau. I can't drink gin, and I've brought that up a few times on the show. That's maybe I'm older, I might be all right now. Like if the good mates had think spirit threw some gin my way, you know, I'll handcuff myself to the table and enjoy it nicely. But otherwise, it's kind of ding ding, it's go time, and I don't care who you are, and the fight's on. But
So you think you're a sailor?
Yeah, primarily. I feel like I'm Russell Crowe at a hotel. You know, phones are getting thrown. I'm beating up a boat called Tugger. It's just everything's going wrong.
You people are just complicating it too much.
Yeah, but see,
Just drink.
yeah,
Fire for effect. No warning shots. Just get it down, get pissed, get on with it.
see that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I do like if I'm out to get pissed, I'll get pissed real quick. The best one to do it with is either yourselves. Pyro likes to mix rum, but he mixes rum like I mix Crystal Head vodka, where it's got to be 3 parts vodka, 1 part of whatever the soft drink will be on top. And that's just to take a little bit of the burn away while you're drinking. I have woken up many of occasions wondering how we got to wherever we got to, enjoying some of those beers. I remember drinking with you. I think it was actually the last time you and I ever tied one on, which was a 2-man party, which are some of the best parties that you and I's ever had. Where it was getting hot and we couldn't figure out why it was getting hot, and then we realised it's because the sun was coming in and it was warm.
It's a bit bloody hot, dude.
It's getting real hot.
Ah.
All right, well, let's have a look at what some of the people in the nation have thrown in there.
There's plenty of answers, and again, everyone's just overcomplicating it a bit too bloody much.
Kamakel likes a neat whiskey. People won't drink it because it takes practice, and if it gets you drunker slower, yeah, that's very true. Cray will get on the cheap beer, so it doesn't matter if you leave a 6-pack behind because you know the rules. Once it's in the fridge or the esky, you don't take it home. That's spot on. That's pretty much how I always lived life.
I didn't know that was a rule, but I would just do that out of courtesy.
Oh, that is a huge rule.
I do that out of courtesy, and it's partial repayment for whatever damage I've caused.
There have been a lot of times, especially you might remember back at the batch place, where we had a fridge overturned in the backyard, which was our outdoor esky, and we'd throw ice in there, and then people would come and throw whatever drink they had brought with them. So it could be everything from passion pop to goon to, you know, high quality beers and bourbons and mud shakes and wine, and I believe there was a strongbow in there at one stage. And yeah, I know it wasn't sweet, dry, or draft, but it was in there.
What did Elton John come around one night?
He did. He brought a small Dwayne Johnson with him because he remembers when The Rock was young.
Oh, Ray Ray, stop.
And the idea was, and this was the rule of the party, was you can throw whatever you want in there, and then you can help yourself to whatever you want in the fridge. Like 90% of the time, people went to their own drinks, and then once the drinks started flowing, then it was, well, whatever I can grab out of the fridge without the fridge falling on me is going to be okay with me. And then by the end of it, there was normally enough stuff to last whoever lived in the house a few more days, a few more weeks, and it didn't really matter because it was like a lucky dip. Like, what's in the fridge? What's been left over? And I tell you what, we were eagle-eyed. I remember this one dude. This is the thing about parties. We might like you, But we think your friends are as dodgy as shit, right? So keep that in mind when you go to a party. The person might like you, but might think your friends are dodgy. So we would always be lasered-eyed on people that came in that we didn't know. And this dude opened up the fridge like he was fucking king shit. And he's digging through. I go, hey, did you put anything in the fridge? Well, no. We'll close it.
Shut it then.
You go down to the local bottle and you buy whatever it is. I don't care what it is. And you put it in the fridge. And then you can help yourself. But until then, we're watching you, big guy.
No access.
Yeah. And he was shocked because he's like, that guy saw me from the back of the yard. Mate, we know when someone's going to that fridge, don't you worry. It's like a sense that every man has about their own esky. You know if someone's opened the lid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who else?
Girl.
Jady girl. She likes cruises. She takes cruises to the party. She likes it bottled so she can close it if she needs to, and she can take a drink with her if she's walking away. And it's pre-mixed so she doesn't have to worry about someone mixing it up, which is always good. Esquire wants to get on a bit of a bubbly. Old mate is Production Steve likes a toad in a pond. Don't even know what that is.
I might have to Google.
Greenish thing.
Dre likes I think that's Uzo. Who we got here? Esquire, pretentious craft beer because no one's going to drink double dry hops haze Indian pale ale. No, you're right. Probably not.
I had a locally incubated craft beer. I had a mouthful of.
Oh my god! It was orange flavoured.
No, with like a hint of rose petal and some shit. And I was desperate for a beer, and I was I got home from the night shift. I thought, oh well, that'll do. And 3:30 in the morning, I'm standing in the bathroom having a durry, and I cracked this thing open, and I near spewed. I had one mouthful, spat it into the sink, and said, right, that'll save me some time never looking at this shit again.
My dad, he sent over a whole bunch of beers and stuff that he couldn't drink anymore. And one of them was this Japanese beer, and it's quite popular. And I've seen people in the chat drink it previously, and hats off to you. I had a 440 can of it, and luckily I'm an alcoholic. Otherwise, I wouldn't have finished that.
No.
Like I got a couple of mouthfuls in going, I should toss this, and I'm like, are you stupid?
Hey, toss it back.
Yeah, like it's free beer. Like, how dumb are you? It could be.
Oh my god! Look what he said.
He likes a can of Diet Coke and Carlton Zero, like mixed together.
Yeah, run along, Sonny, the grown-up.
Does he mix them together?
I used to know a family who, in Wagga, who would have quite outrageous pool parties, and there were 4 kids in the family, and 2 of them had sort of, maybe be at the party from the start, and then another 2 would rock up. But it would be arranged that, someone would buy a mixer and someone would buy a spirit. And then they wouldn't be in communication at all about what they were going to buy. On more than one occasion, it was rum and Fanta. But they'd go out and they'd buy like 3 or 4 bottles of Fanta and come up with 2 bottles of rum. And so that's what it was. So that's what we'd be drinking that night at their party.
At least they bought a Coca-Cola product. I'll give them props where props are due.
Absolutely.
But
yes. Yeah.
Still, nonetheless, it's Fanta. Like Fanta's like the grimace of the Coke family.
I think that Master Jedi Senate would probably enjoy.
It sounds like they should have come from Uralla.
Maybe they did.
Maybe that's where they were from. It's a big party drink in Uralla.
Yeah.
Or even Urana.
Production Steve's drink.
Urana, that's it.
A toad in a pond is Midori with Bailey's splattered on top.
Oh. Do like that. There was it was called a quick fucker or a QF, which was Bailey's and Maduri float, like layered, and there was something else. Can't remember what it was. Like the butterscotch was the yeah. But geez, that was nice. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, poor Camo.
Oh no!
He had a mixed pack of beers once. Craft beers. A few of them were pretty good, but there were ones that were salt and vinegar. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I even like salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe you could use it as a beer batter.
Yeah.
For your chips.
Oh.
And drink it, but man,
Oh,
get
dude.
off the grass.
And he finished it. Can we get him a medal?
I think he deserves a craft beer medal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Craft beer survival medal.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just taking the socks off.
That's all right. You take your socks off. I'm going to knock your socks off.
All right.
Yeah.
Having an underwear malfunction as well.
Yeah.
That's why I don't wear them.
I don't particularly like chili.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
chili.
I don't
No.
really like beer. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a particular bourbon, and I don't like to name names, so let's call it Nelson Country. And I remember I was with this, I don't know, the guy from the Money from the Bus story. I was with him, and we were going to Echuca, and we pulled over to get some Travellers because we bought real drinks to have when we got to camping, and we thought, well, we'll just buy cheap drinks to drink on the way, because neither of us were driving. Well, I wasn't. And I remember cracking it open and taking a huge swig of this because it was a warm day. I thought, well, I'll get this into me. Glug, glug. Reach behind me and grab the other four out the window. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, if you like meth and crack, that's up to you. Yeah. You'll love Nelson Country. But, all right, if you like real drinks, go and buy some real drinks.
Malibu coconut rum and cranberry juice apparently is a good one.
I've heard of that. Like, it's good to see so many alcoholics out there, so we need everybody to get together. Go and get yourselves a bottle of the Crystal Head, because we need to work out this cocktail. We need to figure out a nightcap cocktail that we can all enjoy, and we can mix them up over the years, right? Over the days, over the weeks, and maybe we could have Crystal Head this week, next week, who knows what we'll have, and we can mix them in.
That'll blast.
Woo! So this is the new segment, discussions, nightcap discussions. So if you want your discussions to be part of the subjects for next time we do this, keep an eye out for it.
Come up with better answers.
Come out with better answers for starters. And don't be from Urana. They're the two main criterias. That's right, Urana. We're still picking on you. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but we're the champion of ships. So, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I noticed that first.
You were. So, there it is. That's how the nightcap discussions will work. Next time we do this, we need as much subjects as we can because we want to cover as much ground as possible. This is the new segments. This is what we're going to do. We're going to trial new segments throughout the course of this year as well and see what works, what doesn't work. I like discussion. I like being able to have adult conversations with adult people. You smelly faces.
Don't ask because your ass is dumb.
Oh. Stop reading my mum's diary. By the way, a bit of an update on Mum with her leukemia. She just underwent 8 days in hospital on a new infusions, and it seemed to have done all right. She managed to handle these infusions quite well. So thank you for everybody that's sent through their concerns and stuff over the last little while. She's doing well. I'll let you know if anything changes. Like, don't forget, at a funeral, everyone brings different drinks, and you can, you know.
I'll bring the Fanta.
You're not coming.
Okay, the girl's already rocking this one.
Yeah.
Is she really?
Yep.
Hey, look at that. There is a Crystal Head in there. Rock on.
For last year.
Ah, well, you need to go and buy more.
Yeah.
Nana Bear likes mud shakes. She sent that one through. So
yeah.
mud shakes.
Yeah.
It's quite funny because she's an expert marksman. So she'll put her mud shakes out in the front yard and wait for the boys to come, and then she just takes the shot every
All
time.
the mud shakes bring all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know pop culture.
No.
Oh, did you hear the news about your whip
understood
Nano
that.
guy?
Huh?
The guy that performed or was in the show?
Yeah. I mentioned that to the Secret Agent the other day.
Yeah, the whip Nene guy went to jail.
Yeah, killed his cousin or something.
Yeah, probably didn't know how to Nene.
That's the best entertainment news for quite some time. You realise it took like 8 people to write that
Yeah,
shit?
it was saying.
8 fucking people to
people.
write that
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Elton John could have nailed that, and the singer.
Hmm.
There it is.
Hang on. Camo Kel's chimed in with a late one.
The late one.
Vodka, coffee, liqueur, and Galliano.
Sounds like a
Sounds
semi.
semi-appealing or appalling, and there's all the right colours.
No, we're not doing Galleon.
Can't,
We're not
can't
doing
mix
Rizzo. We're not doing Sambuca.
Yeah, can't do Sambuca. But I like
Like the nightcap drink.
I like where the brain's ticking. I'd like to call it the nightcap sunset. All right, so think of a sunset, purplish, bluish sky, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Lock it in. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the nightcap discussions. Discussions.
Pushing.
Hooray!
Yay!
It is a
So
little
we've got
bit
a
late,
nuclear blast.
Later, right now though, I reckon we'll go to a bit of a song because we've got a lot of answers to get through tonight. So let's kick to a song. This one's not a very quick one. Don't go too far away. And we'll be back with, get this, question time.
Yay!
Oh no. Don't go anyway.
Okay.
Alright, spring breakers, you know what time it is. I'm gonna need all the hot girls to come up to the stage right now. Fellas, let me hear you make some noise. Spring breakers! Teams of the bossy, pounding on brewskis, banging chicks right there in the sand. Bros before hoes and chicks with no clothes and slamming shots and marry a man. Who wanna do a shot? We do. I'm gonna get fucked up. Me too. We came for a week, we the kings of the beach. Spray water on the girls. T-shirts. See through. Cancun. Party down. Lauderdale. Another round. Have a suit. Crack a brew. Marry a man. Pranks when you pass out. Jokes about roofies. Making girls kiss. Marry a man. Giant sombrero. Show us your titties. Creatine shakes. Marry a man. Spring break, y'all. Oh shit. I'm too fucked up. You can rally. That's what's up. Booze cruise. Raise your glass. Sort that coke off her ass. Two chicks at the dance hall. Take it to the dance stall. Trade these beads for their bra. Soko in my canteen. Got girls jumping on a trampoline. Two and get monogamous. Making our invite bond as a twosome. Something tasteful but not too bland. Seating arrangements, charming the in-laws. Ripping beer bong sex with a man. We'll be so happy, true love for a hand. Promise to cherish, trust and respect him. Crushing pussy, marry a man.
Welcome to the nightcap question time. In time.
It's indeed time for the nightcap question time. Do apologise about the lag there. I don't know what's going on with the lag. Everything's working well on this system, so I don't know why that lag came through. But it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. Anyhow, it is time for the Nightcap question time. If you are new to the program, this is how it will work on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page. Join now.
Join now.
You'll find questions 1, 2, and 3 on the ball. They've been up for a great amount of time today. The people, the wonderful people even, of the Nightcap Nation have answered said questions throughout the course of the day. Then here on this show, I'll ask the questions one by one. The people in that studio will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I then will award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of the 3 rounds will win the prestigious Question Time Championship belt, which is right now. Then, because I do that, then, because, you know, why not, we will then read what the nation
Had to say.
That is awesome. I like that sounds and stuff. So, Parking Nick, Secret Agent Ness, are you ready to play Question Time?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Just because you've asked nicely. I normally have a scoreboard up and running, but with the lag at the moment, I might just not have that, if that's all right with everybody. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is what it is. Now this button doesn't want to work. Good work.
We're gonna score what they're gone.
I'll bring it back next week.
Yay.
So, here we go. Let's do a bit of question time.
Question 1. Question 1.
Hooray! Because you guys can see it now, see?
Yeah.
Which makes it a lot easier.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, does it?
I suppose. As long as we can hear it, we're right.
Winner! Hooray!
Yay!
Alright. Question 1. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. What's, or more to the point, what is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Okay.
Oh, that was a pretty good parking.
Yeah. Everyone looks stupid when they get out from having a swim or out of the pool and going
Oh, yeah.
to get the water out of their ears.
Yeah. And
And it never works.
Yeah, because you're going to do it with the Angus Young look on your face as well.
Yeah.
do that again for us. And then just put up your hand like that. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I like it. I'm going to give you some points.
Yay! Point.
I know, I'm pretty good like that. Secret Agent Ness, according to our old computer, you were next.
Oh, well, I might just, have to wait another 3 days for the delay to catch up. Everyone looks stupid doing. Mine's pretty similar to Parking Nick's. Mine is putting on mascara. Nobody
Oh,
that without,
that is a hard one. I've actually had to put mascara on many times, mostly when I go out on a Friday night. But yeah, you're right. It is because it's a
yeah.
And
And
then-
you can't do it with your mouth closed. That's impossible.
yeah, you're right. And if you get really shitty quality one, as soon as you sweat, the mascara goes in your eye, and you're like, ah. And everyone's like, why are you so angry?
Yeah, I've got one at the moment that actually smells like ink. Like, when you've had a pen leak in your pocket or something, you've got that really strong ink smell.
Oh, yeah.
Like ink for about half an hour. So I'm driving to work and I'm like, I can smell it still. Then I forget all about it and then hop in the shower at night and start washing my face, and because it's wet again, the ink still gets reactivated. It's terrible. That's going in. Yeah.
Ink smell, activate.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really strong.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, you know, Bix or something.
The worst one.
Katie girl put hers on while she's on the bus using a front-facing camera.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, JD girl, you'll still be going, ooh, while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen anybody, even the Undertaker, put on mascara without opening their mouth.
Yeah.
He puts the
I've
lippy
tried
on,
every
alright.
now
But...
Yeah.
Alright, well, I like it. Giving you some points there as well. If we had a digital scoreboard, which would normally be, I don't know, over there somewhere, you'd see your points, but I'm going to keep them a secret tonight.
Ooh.
Shall we see what the nation...
I just say.
I reckon we should. Why not? Hang on a minute.
Do it.
Anytime.
Question 1. Question 1. 1.
Oh.
We goes pumping and stuff. Right, so, question number 1. Leading the charge this evening is our good mate Tez. Old Tez.
Hey, Tez.
Haven't
There
seen
you go,
Tez for
Tez.
ages.
Hi, but
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Life. I've met a couple inmates doing life, and they do look stupid.
yeah.
Mostly in their greens and stuff. Harvey Dent walking into spider webs.
Well,
We all turn into Bruce Lee when you walk into a spider web.
yeah.
Right. Or if you go and watch Master Jedi Senate dance, it's kind of how he does it too. So,
Yeah, true.
Miss Ogden, panic buying.
Oh, so true. So true.
It is beyond true, on. Tommy Tucker, hello to him if you're watching. Sneezing.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah.
You can't sneeze with your eyes open.
Apparently so. I think I've told you this before. Somebody I know reckons that if she drove through an orange light, she'd close her eyes, like squint up her face and close her eyes, in case that she like triggered a red light camera. She'd say she was sneezing.
That's clever.
And yeah. I think she should have done.
That red light cameras operate from behind.
Yeah.
I
You're
think,
her anus and say she was stifling a fart.
I think that it would have been more sensible for her to, you know, not push the limits and perhaps stop if the light was orange enough that she thought it was going to be red by the time she went through.
The cameras don't activate until the light's been red for 1 second or more, depending on the images.
But, you know.
She could say that she was just putting on her mascara.
Everyone's fucking beat the system. Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
It's
No
like
wonder we're lost.
She should have been, I'm sure.
It's like
If that was her theory.
there was the theory doing the rounds that if you flash your lights at traffic lights, the lights change quicker. Like, you're on the spectrum, aren't you, guy?
What if you beep your horn at them?
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
The coffee.
The coffee.
Asking foolish questions. I'm not sure if that's aimed at me or not, but
I think it is.
yeah. Oh, you know what? You're lucky you're not from Urana. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Miss Hook.
Off the hook.
Off the hook. She has a cool farm, by the way. I need to point that out. She has, if you're looking for roosters, she's got a couple to give away. They're good-looking roosters too, mind you. Squats. This is why I don't do it. That's why I don't do any sport ever.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. You just don't want to look stupid.
That's right. That's exactly it. One's if I become so good at something that it shuts down an entire state just so I can play it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, wait a
I
minute.
believe you have to demand practice in a rich person's house with a tennis court first.
Right, copy that. One's if I'm
Yeah,
just doing bowling.
Yeah, because the top floor of the fucking Hilton's not good enough for you, even though you got $300 million in the bank and could have bought a fucking house before you got here, you cockabit.
Tell him how you really feel.
Don't like you, Novak.
Put money in the jar. Woo! Sports balls. Cole Elliott. G'day, Cole. He's probably
Hi,
watching. He better be watching.
Dickhead.
Hello, dickhead. He had a shirt that had that on it. Oh, I want that shirt. He reckons watching his TikTok videos. One of his videos cracked over 10,000 views within 24 hours.
So it should.
Yeah. Oh, it's unbelievable. US Marshal.
Oh,
Hello to him and
Hello.
his wonderful family.
hello.
October.
Happy October. Happy Halloween. Because he's on delay and he doesn't watch the shows for a few weeks.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy birthday to everyone.
Smashing their thumbs with a hammer.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do any manual labour.
All sport.
Once if I become so good at manual labour.
You keep that trim and athletic figure, isn't it?
Once if I become so good at hammering nails.
Yeah, then it shuts down all.
No, you've heard that joke.
Make
Right?
out of it.
JD Girl, planking.
Yep. Or any viral challenge.
Mhm.
Because let's face
Tide
it,
podding.
yeah. If you're well, there was that one we saw. Viral challenges. Why bother?
Oh, hello to the Tones. It's also tuned in.
No, don't.
Hello.
Here's a funny thing about the Tones. The Tones and Esquire know each other in real life by their real names, right?
Ah,
And it wasn't until I was talking to Esquire about the Tones and went, you know, that's the Tones over there. And he's like, what? Like, yeah, you know him. Like, you guys are friends. You've had
you
many.
give up somebody's secret identity.
I gave it away.
God.
The Tones might have been in witness protection, and I've just gone, that's the guy.
That's right.
It's like, the Tones called me a prick. We've all called you pricks.
Yeah.
Especially Lady Esquire. Jeez, you should hear some of the stuff on her blog. Planking. Going back to planking for a minute. There should be a new version of planking, and we can call it extreme planking, and you have to do it in dangerous situations, like on a highway.
Wearing a mask.
Yeah, over an active volcano.
Yeah, the old lady next door to us has been planking for about 3 days on the front door. You've gone too far.
She's going for a record.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's taking her shit too far.
Yeah, I'm stopped paying attention to her now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a new listener, or a new watcher, or a new person in general.
Yay!
Maria, or Mari maybe.
Hinton.
She stays at the
Hey,
Holiday Inn.
welcome.
Welcome to the program. We have no idea who you are, but welcome.
Yeah, good for you.
Hey. Well, I don't know where you
Top
came
answer
from.
as well.
We don't know
Yeah,
where you
but
came from.
No,
Yeah.
no.
If you're watching or listening or driving a heavy vehicle, stop and let us know who you are and how did you find us.
No, just keep driving.
But her answer is listening to Dan Andrews, so we know she's Victorian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got something so funny. I was waiting for the what do you call it, press conference the other day. I was on my lunch break, sitting there watching on my phone and watching Channel 7. I'm saying it live. Dan Andrews' press conference. And say, waiting. It was waiting to begin, and it started. And I was messaging Nick at the same time, and I'm like, oh, it's just stats and figures so far.
Is that lady still planking?
Yeah. One case and chef, blah, blah, blah. And then James Molino got on, the education minister.
Hang on, wasn't James... Didn't he play for the Miami Dolphins? No,
Yeah, maybe.
that's Dan
He's
Molino.
the education minister.
Marina.
And it was actually a live broadcast from Channel 7 News, which was from October. He was talking about going back into term 4 at school. And that's when I realized
I don't think this is live.
5 minutes into it. And it actually started at the same time as the
real one.
I could not believe that I got so ripped off by that.
This is why I only get my news source from one source, and that's Esquire. If he tells me that I need to watch it, then I watch it. Oh, well, you're my second source, but I don't like to tell Esquire that I double check his information.
No, I'm more global views.
Yeah.
But how on earth Channel 7 actually broadcast something live that was from months ago?
Well, no one.
We're coming out of lockdown, for God's sake.
Well, those are the same people who can't spell their own captions down the bottom of the bloody news.
True.
Well, not many people know that we've actually broadcast this particular show that we actually filmed this 3 weeks ago. We just foresaw that there was going to be another lock-in and just went with it.
Yeah. Used our psychic talents. Yeah. Told you so.
That's why we got the Expo machine up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is our good friend Mulder. We haven't seen Mulder for ages.
Mulder, yay.
Doing a third grader's remote learning schoolwork, or any year really. You shouldn't be doing it anyway. The kids should be doing it.
That's what I was going to say. Isn't that like what the kids meant to be doing, or are they out, working down the mine?
Diamonds aren't going to pick themselves.
Well, JD Girl's getting lagging and freezing, but it might be her mobile hotspot. We don't know.
It could be. We haven't dropped any frames, which is good.
Oh, good.
Could be. Yeah. I don't know. Apologies for the videos. I don't know why the videos. I did try and put everything in the right framework for this show, but it might have been just why I've formatted them. Could have done them wrong.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
No, Cray reckons we're coming through all right there.
Yeah, and it's all JD Girl.
Coming in hot and heavy.
Ooh.
Again, first and foremost, big hello to everybody that's still listening and watching, by the way. I can't believe we're maintaining viewership, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
It blows my mind every time.
People like hearing their own names, so lots of names here.
Yeah, haven't we? Yeah, and away we're going. We should be finished sometime tomorrow morning.
Wonderful. I got nothing planned tonight except for, ploughing the old Kimatron. Did I say that out loud? It's alright, she'll watch this on replay going, is that what we were meant to be doing? I thought you were just planking. McLovin! Something everybody looks stupid doing, mopping the lawn. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is. It is. That's a little...
Far Canal. That's her name. Well, it's actually Friend Canal, but never mind. Driving like a complete twat waffle.
Yeah.
I don't know what a twat waffle is.
Hey?
I don't know what a twat waffle is, but I kind of want one.
What waffle? A dickhead. A prawn, a pelican, a nutcase, a moron.
I thought a twat was something from, the creature from the Blue Lagoon that lives down there. Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master Jedi Senate.
Great answer.
I don't know, young man. You tell me. I don't know.
No, it's all one word. It's I don't know, Youngman. You tell me. Like Henny Youngman, the old comedian musician.
Ah, could have been him.
Yeah, I don't know, Youngman. You tell me. I don't know what he's got to do with it.
I don't know young man at all. Never met him. Miss Dawson.
Cray Ray's put up a helpful picture of a waffle in the chat.
What's it?
That's funny.
Miss Dawson reckons speed walking. I reckon
Yeah.
doing anything on
Yeah.
speed's relatively funny.
No. The bullshit Olympic thing.
Oh, wait,
Well,
one.
they'll
Yeah.
walk around like they're constipated, but just eating 4 packets of Laxettes.
I always thought that they were just doing the old Monty Python skit for the
Yeah.
League of Walking
Ministry of
Funny.
Silly Walks.
Yeah, the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. And if that's a sport, well,
Yeah, I did that at school. I did that on the way to the bus.
yeah, exactly. It's like swimming. Swimming's not a sport. I just call it the NDE, the not drowning event.
The non-drowning event.
Like out in the middle of the fucking ocean and a shark swims up behind you. What are you going to fucking butterfly away from it, eh?
No, not me. I wouldn't be in the water. I'm not stupid.
No, water's another thing you don't do. Isn't it?
I fucking hate water.
Yeah, and
Don't even
sports and the
drink it.
sun.
And the sun.
You're lucky we haven't got smell-o-vision, eh?
Yeah.
And then when you have to get under the water and have a shower, all you do is bust the chairs.
Yeah, I went down again last week. Jeez. Snapped underneath me. And every time I explain it to my doc, because I had Dr. Murray's offsider ring me this time around to organise my meds, and she goes, "How fat are you?" I'm not. Well, a little, but I think it's more the quality of the chair. I mean, how hard is it to bend titanium? Dre Ray reckons walking across ice.
A helpful gift.
Very helpful.
Very helpful gift. I'm glad that she put the gift, because I naturally assumed she meant like walking across ice, as in she's going through Frankston downtown or something, or Urana.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah. Cray Ray crying.
Oh.
I want a vending machine. I want an ice cream too. Oh, you can go and get one. I know where you can find one of them. The vending machine ice cream, not far from here, actually. Cray Ray reckons carrying more than 4 drinks from the bar and then finishing them while you're trying to walk across ice. It gets a bit hard. That's how you like, if you got 3 drinks, that's how you normally move people out of your way. People go, "Oh, he's got 3 drinks. Everybody, move."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're almost guaranteed a security escort.
3 drinks.
You're almost guaranteed a security escort back to your seat. Guinness, who's a good girl.
Yeah, good deal.
Picking up her poo, and she's trying to work out why people do that.
Because we have to.
Ah. Except for that old lady next door, her poo's still piling up.
Yeah, I think that's stopped now.
Stop doing that, I think.
Oh, that's good. Mother Dawn putting a square peg in a round hole.
Yeah.
That always...
Esquire reckons you keep breaking chairs, and somehow or other your neighbours keep losing chairs from their outdoor settings.
Oh, it's there. They shouldn't leave them out at night.
Well, that's right.
No, I thought they were like McDonald's napkins. They're just there for my convenience. Jada Girl reckons lining up outside Woolies to get toilet roll.
Oh, yeah. Yep. The worst part is we're going to need toilet paper in the next couple of days, and I'll be embarrassed buying it because people think I'm an idiot.
You won't have to because I ordered online.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You could always...
One potential source of embarrassment I don't have to go through.
You could always get your ring up McLovin, because he's got emergency toilet paper, signed emergency toilet
Indeed.
paper,
Indeed.
that he could
So
pass it back. You know.
that's right. Well, fortunately, we filmed this 3 weeks ago because we knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, so it's glad you ordered it.
Mystery box 4 weeks ago.
Kimatron finishes up question number 1 for us with something that everyone looks stupid doing. The floss.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
I
is
agree.
this is because I tried to floss today, which is a very hard thing to do with a solid spine and machinery.
Yeah. Camo Cal's got a late entry there.
Has he? Probably should refresh it then. Unless you want to read it out for us, if you can see it.
I kind of can with old eyes. Looking for someone doing something more stupid than looking for something doing something stupid.
It's fair enough.
Oh, Camo, we were just reading an answer.
Yeah. Jeez, relax. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, looking for someone doing something more stupid than looking for someone doing something stupid. Well, you would look stupid, wouldn't it?
That'd be very stupid to do.
Looks stupid. That's a stupid thing to do.
That'd be stupid.
Oh, Master Jedi said its power went out.
Who are?
Oh no.
God damn it,
I think we
Janet.
should be doing a gelati now.
Yeah, you think you have. Yeah.
Try leaving the link and going back in. Sorted it out for us. There you go. So Jay to go out, go back in.
Yeah.
That will sort it.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing later tonight, if you get my drift.
Hokey pokey. Turn around.
Horizontal.
The horizontal planking with your neighbour across the road.
And two dead.
All right, what I reckon we should do is we'll go to a break, and when we come,
Holes and goal.
this is why I don't do sport.
Goal and a half, but optional.
If it doesn't move, just kick it.
Yeah. If it doesn't, stick it. It's gonna hurt.
That's it. Get a jar of mayonnaise. It always. Anyway, what we should do, I reckon we'll go to a song, and when we come back, let's do question number deuce.
Is it a good song?
It's not bad. This is actually a new singer who I wouldn't mind getting signed to Nuclear Blast.
Yeah.
Because she is a bit of a metalhead. Her name is Vicky Sapakis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I might have butchered the last name, but nonetheless, she's not bad. We're going to do a bit of a fly or die. See if you guys like it. If you don't, all right. If you do, then all right. Until then, what we're going to do?
Discuss it later.
All right.
Yeah, we can bring it up on the next discussion meeting.
Do that.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a jiffy.
You think you know me?
I've been defeated
Question 2.
And we're saying goodnight to Jodie girl. She's heading off. Her internet is playing up, and she hasn't got internet at home at the moment, so I can understand that.
Yeah, me too.
We'll forgive yous.
Yeah.
As Cray said, there's always the replay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet you the videos won't lag in the replay. Guarantee it.
Probably not.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon of Vicky? She's not bad. Bit of older bridge.
Is she wearing a championship belt over her shoulder?
She was wearing the Attitude Era Intercontinental title. A toy version of it, actually, to be precise.
Oh.
I bet you it doesn't have the best champion of the ships around at all.
No.
Question number 2. Hands on your buzzers. Secret Agent S. You might be able to get in before he finishes that mouthful. Here we go. What shouldn't you do in case of emergency?
Secret Agent Ness.
Oh, that was definitely Secret Agent Ness.
Well, as I was cleaning my teeth the other morning, I overheard my neighbour say
Help!
to her elderly mother. Say to her elderly mother, I'm going out and I'm not taking the keys. So if there's an emergency, you've got to put my keys in the topiary.
In the potpourri.
In the topiary.
What the heck?
So if Mum had to go rushing out of the house for any reason of an emergency,
Like a house fire.
in her paddock, yeah, that's right. She'd have to remember to get the daughter's keys and where to put them. So the daughters can get back into the house. I thought, in case of an emergency, you don't do any extra steps. You just make it simple. You just GTFO.
Yeah.
Get the out of there.
Well, I've awarded you a series of points.
And I didn't swear jar.
Parking. According to a game of Monopoly I once played, you were next.
What shouldn't you do in case of an emergency? Get Dan Andrews involved.
Let's get on with these.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you. Oh, you both cracked into the 3 digits there. That's all right. I'm behind 2, JD. My power went out and the net went out forever to reconnect. So I'm guessing that Mr. Vinny still hasn't got any power at his place.
Oh.
Or any ice cream.
Or any ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, you know, nightcap Uber him some.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could be watching it on your phone if you wanted to, just throwing it out there. He's back! Hey, everyone calm the farm! He's back! On this day! And Esquire did point out the title that young Vicky was carrying on her shoulder was indeed the title that Edge had won 5 times in his career.
Mm.
Good bit of trivia, that.
I saw Chris Jericho's band at Soundwave, Fozzy.
You did? Were they fuzzy to touch?
Couldn't get that close.
No. Was
He's
he
good though.
Was he fuzzy to the eyes?
Yeah, yes, and certainly didn't appreciate everybody in the crowd just yelling Y2J, Y2J.
Now he could be and he should change the name of his group from Fozzy to Podgy, because he's a bit of he's got a bit of podge going on. It's a little bit too much of the bubbly.
Yeah,
that he's kind of become a.
I'd swap in bank accounts.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a fair point. Shall we see what the nation had to say? All right, we'll do it. Just because you guys said.
Question 2.
What shouldn't you do in case of emergency? Leading the charge is our good mate, Mr. Harvey Dent, going with press the big red button that says launch. I don't know. What if the emergency is Hey, there's a whole bunch of missiles coming at us. Should we launch the missile defense system? Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't you guys get the message?
Yeah.
We don't press that in
Yes,
case of
it-
emergency.
Although, to be fair, that's the only time you should really be pressing it.
It's up there. But don't forget to put the keys out the front either.
on the toe parade.
There you go. Maybe Jodie Gill will go over to Master Jedi Senate's place every Saturday night to listen to the show until she gets the internet back on. That makes perfect sense to me. Make that happen.
Inspiring up a barbecue.
Yeah.
I reckon we should go there too.
Yeah.
Let's all go to his house.
That's an OB! Outside broadcast! Whee!
Hooray! I do want to do them once a month where we all get together in one area
The
and
Master Jedi's barbecue.
That's a good idea too. There's a whole bunch of places we could do it. We could do it at Master Jedi's barbecue. We could go up and visit the Rays and do it from their pool. Because you know how much I love water.
Yeah.
We could do it from Cole Elliott's boat. I reckon that will be a goer.
Yeah.
We can get some fishing in. Talk amongst yourselves while we wheel in the big one. We could go to the X-Pool factory and do it under UV light.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could go into the Holiday Inn and get on the beers.
Yeah. Right.
What shouldn't you do in case of emergency? Tezza, stop for ice cream and take a load off. Unless you're Master Jedi Senate.
Yeah.
Yeah, quickly jump out and put your dollar in the vending machine. Go, oh, just be a minute, guys.
Don't let up.
Yeah.
My favourite one's jumping in front of an ambulance going, wait! You got the time? Tommy Tucker, bulk buying bog roll. I'm pretty sure that's what was his name? Arbit used to do in case of emergency.
Yeah.
Arbit. We miss Arbit.
We do.
I always get. I'm not sure if McLovin's still listening. Hopefully McLovin's still listening. Because they came on the scene roughly at the same time, I always naturally assumed that they knew each other. So I'm like, I wonder if McLovin can check in and find out what's going on with Arbit. And then I'm like, they probably don't know each other.
No.
Yeah. They could have an Esquire and the Tones kind of relationship where their online personas know each other and they have no idea that they know each other in real life.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Next up is our good mate, Mr. Cole Elliott. What not to do in case of emergency? Not tell anyone.
Yeah.
Just stepping out.
Yeah.
Don't mind that idea, actually.
Yeah. No, it's like the rush. Yeah. But
You
the rush.
guys smell fire? Where's Cole gone?
No. Yeah.
Wasn't he supposed to be manning that station? US Marshal.
Don't watch this, it's too emotional.
Oh, sweetheart, was it sad?
Don't watch it.
sweetheart.
Any of you guys. Listen to me, it's emotional.
She just
It
watched.
makes you feel about your own emotions.
Oh, she just watched a movie called A Dog's Journey, and I'm guessing it.
It's about a dog dying.
And the dog.
in
Oh,
Italy.
well, that gives away the ending.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, it doesn't end well. Case of emergency, ate the dog.
Yeah, don't get Abe to tell you about a movie in case of that emergency.
She had little red eyes and everything, the poor little thing. US Marshal, throw the fuel can onto the fire and just walk out the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old Yeller, pretty much what that.
Yeah.
I've never seen a kid's dog movie end on a high note.
No.
Even the old movie Old Dogs Go to Heaven, he died in the end of that one
They
too.
gotta learn sometime.
Yeah. No, Mum. I'll do it. Yellow's my dog.
Yeah.
You're a sadist, kid.
Speaking of U.S. Marshals answer, I was on a fire warden's course years ago with a bunch of guys from work, including a guy I didn't like. And they said, okay, so you're walking past Bernie, his name. I was walking past Bernie's office. You see the bin's on fire and Bernie's laying face down on his desk. What do you do? I just said, I'll shut the door and keep walking.
We'll find out what coke he was taking.
Yeah.
You okay?
I think he was planking.
He was planking. Even Kimatron's got red eyes. It must be a sad movie.
Beautiful.
Shady girl! Take a really long bubble bath with a glass of wine and some candles. It's even worse if
really thing to do, isn't it?
What the emergency?
a methane leak.
Yeah.
Take a 5-day bubble bath with candles, red wine.
Yeah. Gallon of red wine.
One's if it's a methane leak.
Yeah, well, you don't spark up the smoke. Like,
Yeah, well, what about the candles?
Yeah, if it's a building collapse, like, you know, the red wine is a muscle relaxant. Everyone knows drugs don't get too hurt in accidents.
It's very true.
And the bath would cushion your fall. Candles?
Well, you could always light them up when you like trap inside your little air pocket,
Yeah.
but they'd use your oxygen.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't feel afraid in the
But if you've got a really long candle, you can sort of like get it through and just have yourself a beacon.
Yeah,
But
maybe there's not a-
ones if you really like the smell of struck matches.
Just enough. Yeah.
Mulder, plan a holiday away. Unless you're the
Or if
Prime
you're
Minister.
My parents, yeah, if you're my parents, you
Please
can plan a
don't
holiday
watch
down
that
to the
movie. It's
fantastic
really
state of
emotional.
Victoria.
Makes you think about all your pets.
Sorry, say again.
If you're my parents, you could
Yeah.
plan a holiday to come down and visit wonderful daughter in Victoria. And we're in lockdown.
Oh.
And domestic.
Did they book in at the Holiday Inn?
No,
Oh.
they hadn't made a booking, fortunately.
No, well, that's kind of lucky, I suppose. Tell them to jump the border. Works for Mexicans.
They can actually cross the border with a permit,
Oh,
but yeah, they're not actually allowed to visit
Right.
both at the same time. I can have one visitor in the
Yeah,
house,
they can take turns.
take turns.
Yep. and I'm only allowed to see one person, not my immediate family, outside of the house. So
Ah.
yeah.
Oh, you could always go for a walk around the block.
No,
Yeah.
I love this one from McLovin. Heroin.
yeah. Great answer.
It's the best answer.
Yeah.
I really laughed really hard when I read that.
So, still am it.
Master Jedi Senate, drop them low and tug away. I don't know, if you only got a few minutes left to live.
Yeah, well, might as well go happy.
Who was the Pompeii guy?
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Hey, this is not going to come back and haunt me.
Yeah.
Mother Dawn, run naked up and down the street.
Yeah, that's probably not going to help, is it?
No, not to start off with.
No, but it might draw attention to whatever the emergency is.
Okay.
Because they'll call the cops.
I did that once and this old nana had a stroke. And then I let her have another one.
Yeah.
Dre Ray, make a paper airplane of all the important identity documents.
Which is what everyone in the Victorian government did in the last hotel quarantine, and it cost us $7 million for an inquiry.
Yeah, it makes
To
sense.
find out that nobody did anything. No.
Those 804 lives.
I tell you what you do.
No,
I tell you what you can do in case of emergency. Contact Gerald Butler. he's been in enough action movies where the world is coming to an end for him to kind of get the idea of what should happen. Be like, so what do we do? What do we do, you big guy? Be like, oh, fuck, I don't know. Dude.
Oh, he'll say the first thing, don't shave.
Yeah, well, that's...
Because he clearly doesn't.
Yeah, that's a must.
Yeah, stop shaving immediately. Yeah.
All right. Stage 1 complete. Cray Ray. Fire indiscriminately on full auto. Single, well-aimed shots. I like it.
Absolutely, you got to conserve your ammo. You might as well hit what you're aiming at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. That's in fact how I used to do fire drills at the school. I reckon.
No, you're American.
That's why I'm all that back. I've always come to the conclusion, going back to sport and my understanding of it, that to make a relay more fun is when the starter pistol fires his pistol, he fires once, and then he aims the gun at the rest of them. And you watch how fast new records will be happening, I reckon. Shady go. Throw all your toilet roll on your neighbour's house. This joke only applies during the pandemic.
Yeah, TPing someone's house now's a
It's expensive.
exercise in frustration.
Highly expensive exercise.
Mm.
Kimatron reckons the floss.
Again.
Tell you what, I'm not doing the floss
Yeah.
anymore. Last time, we were involved in a car accident. So I'm out there flossing away, doesn't do anything.
No. No.
Uh, Kimmo Cal, finishing up question number 2 for us with pull the grenade pin.
Yeah, because they haven't got long after that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got about, I don't know, what's it, average between 25 to 30 seconds?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
There you go, that's the floss, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks, yep.
That looks flossish.
Yeah.
That's question 2 done. What I reckon we should do, let's pump on to a song, and when we come back, let's do question number 3.
Okay.
Let's do it. Don't go anywhere, boys and girls and children of all ages. We'll return in just a jiffy.
Woo.
Woo!
This life is tricky, mean and strange. You can only be sure about one thing. Change, for worse or for better, maintain. Catch wisdom, try to gain brains. In my life, I've seen a lot come and go. Like a non-stop fashion show. Very little shit lasts forever. And just because shit's new, it ain't better. I wanna be with Shaggy and Billy, my dogs for life. And I pray that I'll never change every night. I said never again, and then I did it, and did it again. I can't pretend, I won't lie. Yo, I've lost control and it's a scary endeavor. I got it together, but it took forever. Now I want forever to be just like this. The shit I wish.
Happiness is in your own head. How you perceive shit and believe it is. It's all you. Some of us have fools, can't help it. Living in a bad mood. Shit hurts, then it only gets worse. They don't get it, not even the experts. But trust me, it won't last forever. You hit bottom, shit finally gets better. Some don't need bank to laugh and live on the bright side, whatever the path. When you hit 40 or 50, that's just half. Enjoy youth, cause that you don't get back. Forever revolves around you, that's your time. I'm living in mine too. How much positivity are you blind to? You only live once, I'll remind you.
shit lasts forever, but you just might like the new changes better. It's funny how we adapt and keep it together as the months roll by, seasons and weather.
But when it all shuts off,
The death pop.
and that'll be the day you forever will stop. Until then, we experience these emotions with peaks sky high, lows deep as oceans.
I wanna see you and me last forever. Loop this life up and end it never. And live through the ages, the lows, the stages, and never let them close the pages.
To find peace of mind is impossible. Forever is plagued with obstacles. So we make the best of good times. We still can't play, we can't rewind.
Just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La. Off in Shangri-La. Off in Shangri-La. Off in Shangri-La. Off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
We just wanna see us all together.
After forever, off in Shangri-La.
Question 3. 3. 3. 3.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, question number 3 is on the board. Synchronization Parking Nick. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. If the vodka is the answer, what is the question?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness!
Well, I've got two answers, or two questions. Yeah. First one is, what was the 90s? And the second one is, what will you do in your 90s?
What will I do right now?
Yeah. No, I'm planning that for my retirement.
It's good investment.
Ooh.
Might as well invest now
Yeah.
before it's gone. I'm going to put little Scully back there. I like it. Great answers. Going to give you a series of points, and then I'm going to add those series of points up to that, and we'll lock that point in. Yep. Parking Nick, according to the general survey of the land, you were next.
If vodka years is the answer, the question obviously is, what do you call the time after you discovered Crystal Head vodka?
Booyah! Oh, great answer too.
Just write down Crystal Head Vodka / the old lady on the lawn next door.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it a few more weeks and you'll be able to drink it out of her skull.
Well, the birds have already got her eyes.
They do good chips.
Yeah, go on.
Coming in at 549 is Parking Nick. Just a Mickey Whisker behind Secret Agent S on 550 points.
Yay!
You won by your Mickey Whisker. That's PC, isn't it? You're allowed to say that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Cray Ray's put a picture of Mickey in the chat.
Yeah, whistling away. That's a beautiful ICP song, by the way. They don't do many
Did you like
beautiful
my
ones.
gift?
I did. I really did.
Actually, what the story is that the kid's parent was a wealthy guy, and wanted a statue made of, and the kid went missing. He wanted a statue made of exactly how the kid was when he was found, and that's why you've got that statue.
Oh, right. He was taking a piss when he was found.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's almost as good as the Reese Annie stories.
He was having a piss. I don't know who he was giving it to. Don't know who was taking it.
To a fountain. Shall we see what the nation?
And to say,
All right.
Question 3. 3.
Hooray! If the vodka years is the answer, what is the question? Harvey Dent, who doesn't know what a question is, there was a time in my life when it was all just fog. I call it the vodka years. Tommy Tucker, who also doesn't quite understand what a question is. Therapist. So you say there was a huge chunk of your life that's missing. Yep. About 5 to 6 years, between 19 and 24-ish. Can you please explain this? Ah, yes, those. Those were the vodka years. Pretty sure that was the name of the last 4 years of John Howard's prime ministership as well, wasn't it?
Possibly.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, well, Kevin Rudd never got the last 4 years, did he? Oh, Gillard.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
all of Gillard's
Yeah.
prime ministerial career.
Yeah, no, I haven't got close to 4 years, did they?
Nope. Mulder, yeah, I was a chef. Those were my vodka years. And now that she has 2 children running around making a mess after she cleans it up, they are the new
Yeah,
vodka years.
they're new vodka years. Yeah.
All you smash hit vodka years.
Oh, that's why I'm enjoying my... I'm just moving into the year 2021. The nightcap. The vodka years. I love this one from the Fisherman. I actually put up an emoji because I enjoyed it that much. And I normally try and stay impartial during question time. But this one just blew me out of the water. I thought this was too funny not to comment on. The Fisherman. What was the name of the sequel to The Golden Girls?
Yeah.
Rose Does Dallas, I think, was the third one after that.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Cole Elliott, stop rushing it. The vodka years. He should be a comedian, that bloke, I reckon. Jaded Girl, what would the name of Billie Holiday's autobiography be? The vodka years. Who's Billie Holiday, by the way? Didn't he die in a plane crash?
Who's Billy Holiday?
She was a singer. Big Ella Fitzgerald.
Who?
That sort of era.
Wasn't she
Ella
on?
Fitzgerald.
Wasn't she on Doctor Who?
No, that was Billy somebody else.
Billie
Oh,
Eilish.
Billy
Piper.
Piper.
I thought she died on a plane crash with Buddy Holly in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all going on a Billie Holiday.
Well, it depends on how much vodka she had.
Yeah.
It is the vodka years.
Yeah.
Yeah, pronounce that last name. Trenzini.
Precise.
Precise. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be precise.
2020 and 2021, collectively known as
Yeah.
the vodka years.
Vodka years. Yep.
You as well.
Yeah. Look at Monica.
Master Jedi Senate. Hopefully you're still watching and listening. I know there's a lot of people still are, so you should be there. The question: why did you sleep with more whales than Greenpeace has saved? The vodka years. I don't know if you're allowed to sleep with whales anymore. Didn't the Japanese put an end to that?
Well, unless it's like the mafia, making people sleep with the fishes.
Yeah. The old Troy McClure.
Yeah, Master Jedi Senate's still there.
Ah,
Young.
I reckon we should all go to his house next Saturday and do a show. Have you got good internet? Because if you don't, we're not
I
coming.
don't know. Depends what's Dan say.
Oh, hang on. I'll find out tomorrow because I'm supposed to be stunt double in case he gets shot. McLovin, hopefully you're still watching and listening and all that sort of stuff as well.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Can you explain to me how you dealt with conflict resolution at your last job? Sure can. Is that upload or download? That's what we need. He's going on 50 megabyte per second. Yeah, but it's that upload or download. Because there's a difference. Mother Dawn! What is the name? What is your name for lockdown?
Yeah.
I didn't read this one. This is a good one. From Dre Ray. Where is Fred Savage now? The vodka years. Fred Savage is the kid from the Wonder Years.
Yeah.
And one of the greatest actors alive.
What? Who knows? It's the vodka years.
Tell you what, that girl that was in it, what was her name? Winnie? Yeah. She was alright. Just thought I'd stop the show to let everyone know that. If you get a minute to Google that, probably should.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Winnie, whatever your real name is, come on the show. You know what? Come over for a barbecue. The coffee. What did you do when your wife left you? Well, I celebrated.
Yeah.
I invited parking around to be precise.
Yeah.
And then yelled at a reflection of myself.
Yeah.
That was a fun night.
Wasn't it?
It was. Guinness. Who's a good girl?
Yeah.
Ever wondered why us doggos sleep so much? It's the vodka.
Vodka. Yeah.
Master Jedi Senate reckons him learning to dance like Garrett. That's a vodka year.
Yeah.
I had a Garrett gun. I'd fire it and it'd be like... That's how the bullet went out. Like a heroin addict. Cray Ray.
Sanctimonious heroin addict.
Cray Ray. Life with my first wife. The vodka year. I just had to put under there mine too.
You forgot the hashtag.
Oh yeah, hashtag me too.
You can't type me too without a hashtag, apparently.
I get them when I get bacon and eggs and that at Brekkie. I get a couple of them thrown in.
What hashtags?
Yeah, quite nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Jody Girl, when was the time that Parking Nick was known as the coolest guy ever?
Never.
Well, my vodka years just started. Let me just tell you, you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what that needs. More vodka.
Better put some in there.
Tell you what, I can see why the Russians drink it.
Yeah.
Kimatron, the captain's memoirs would be called My Life with My Big Kick Cock, I think is that was the working title I had.
Didn't I add chooks?
Just a really big one. Esquire, a subtitle for the documentary on the Trump administration. Not bad. And Chemical finishing up question number 3 for us with what or what's the best name, or a drunk memoir or memory?
Or a drunk memoirs. Oh, it's better than the metho use, isn't it? Really?
You got to drain that for you got to drain metho through bloody bread now to get rid of the apicac if you're going to really enjoy it. So I heard from a guy from Urana. It's 5. Jeez, I hope this gets out to the Urana and whoever is the one that can speak enough English to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of question number 3, which of course brings us to the end of question time. I reckon we'll quickly go to a bit of a song and then we'll come back and we'll say our goodbyes. This is our good friend Mr. Cole. This is our good friend Mr. Cole Elliott. This song is actually making it onto rotations of more and more people's playlists, which is awesome. We'll be back in a minute.
Excellent.
Hey, Mr. Bond, it's all gone wrong. You won the cop. They're gonna lock me up unless you give it up.
Give it up, give up the cup. Give it up, give it up.
The trip of a lifetime, I really saved up. As I hit the States, Bondy left with the cup. I rented a car, started touring America. But in South Carolina doing 95, the sheriff drove up and said, pull over, driver. Like a fool, I said, I know Alan Bond. He hit me hard right on the chin. I got up and knocked me down again. Slapped on the handcuffs and threw me in the back of his car. Hi, Mr. Bond, it's all gone wrong. You won the cop. They're gonna lock me up unless you give it up.
Give it up, give up the cup. Give it up, give it up.
Well, the very next day I found myself in court and the judge said, we're gonna get you, sport. The sheriff took the stand and made up a whole heap of charges.
Assaulting the sheriff and stealing cars and indecent exposure down at Rose's bar. Inciting a riot with grievous bodily harm, Your Honor. He stole a submarine, broke its periscope. Why, he's got plans for Papa the Pope. He held up a train and stole 30 bags of mail. But there's one charge, Your Honor, that makes you feel ill. Him and his friends in a sneaky keel got under our guard and stole America's cup. Hi, Mr. Bond, it's all gone wrong. You won the cop. They're gonna lock me out unless you give it up.
Give it up. Judge said, how do you please?
I said I wouldn't have a clue, but I didn't flog him mug. That was the crew of Australia too. I'd like to call me first witness, Your Honor. He lives in Perth. But the judge wouldn't listen, and he just read out the sentence.
Assaulting the sheriff under the influence of beer and stealing that car's gonna get you 10 years. Flashing at Rosie, that'll get you 9. Inciting the riot's gonna get you 10, and 'cause you're so ugly, give you 10 again. Your hopes of the po' boy, let's say 45. Well, stealing that sub and smashing that scope. Lucky I didn't catch you smoking dope. So I asked for a light, got another 15. Hi, Mr. Bond, it's all gone wrong. You won the cop. They're gonna lock me out unless you give it up.
Give it up, give up the cup. Give it up, give it up.
I'm gonna let you ring home, boy, and when you get through, say Bond keeps the cup. I'm keeping you, but he can change all that with just a little deal. When we race in Perth and that starter says go, you tell that Bond fella he'd better go slow. 'Cause if it don't, there's gonna be a whole bunch of other tourists in my jail. Hi, Mr. Bond, it's all gone wrong. You won the cop. They're gonna lock me up unless you give it up.
Give it up, give up the cup. Give it up.
Hey, Bondy, they're just forcing me to say that. Come here, boy. But you can't lock me up. Wash your fingers, son.
Oh, Mr. Cole Elliott, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Nightcap.
Yay!
We do love having a Mr. Cole Elliott on the show every week here on the Nightcap Live, which is phenomenal. That's it. That's the show. That brings us to the time of the night where we say time, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's all she wrote. Get out of here. It's been good. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's been quick.
It's been super quick. Lots of answers in the questions. We had a great discussion tonight about different things. There'll be more of those discussions to be had. There'll be other segments to come along throughout the course of this year as well. There'll be a whole bunch of fun stuff to be part of here on the Nightcap, which is always awesome. I've had a good night. Have you guys had a good night?
I've had a good night.
Wonderbar. Wonderbar indeed. All right, that's it. See you later. Before we go, big thank you to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet and our intergalactic listeners as well. It's always a pleasure to have each and every one of you be part of the show week in, week out. Thank you for putting up with some of the lag and all that sort of stuff. If you're watching this on replay, then you don't have to worry about any of that. Luckily enough, the lag only happened through songs. Hopefully you got to hear the songs in full though without worrying too much about the film clips themselves. But thank you to you guys. Without the Nightcap Nation, without all you wonderful people tuning in, it'd just be us and it would be relatively boring. So thank you very much for you guys. Thank you for everyone in the chat that jumps in every week as well. It really does help sell the show, which is wonderful. So if you are out there, you are watching us, come and jump into the Nightcap Nation. You can find our details there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video as well. Out of everyone that's watched so far, there's 7 likes and 6 of them have been me. So if you are watching, take 2 seconds of your goddamn time. One of them's you? Oh, wonderful. Take 2 seconds out of your day. Click the like button. It really does help. Just do it. Do it now. We'll wait. I will stop this goddamn show in its tracks. No more Crystal Head for anyone. Except for me. Because I really like it. I wonder what Lady Esquire thought. Did she hang in the whole night? We don't know. She was 5-siders in, so who knows where she's up to now. She might be running down the street of Mary Jig, as far as we know. If you're gonna,
She might light a bell on her.
she could be in Urana. We don't know.
No, you can get through there as quick as you can.
That's why she's running. Oh, there you go. Cray Ray did 2 minutes in, just like he does with Dre Ray. Good on him. Well done, big fella.
Want to hit the like button.
And subscribed.
Yeah.
Good on ya.
Gotta run her bell.
Well, he's at that age now that he digs bells. So does Kimatron. I'll be taking this up to the room a bit later. You can watch me. On that note, on that side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Secret Agent. Yes, even though we're staying together. Good evening, Nation. I hope everyone has a really good week, and if you're Victorian, not my fault.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a special lock-in show. I highly doubt it, but we might. But we won't.
Yeah, no.
You're on your own, Victoria.
Hey, no one said fuck for a while either.
No, it's
really
been
good, eh?
Yeah, it's been a fucking bit, isn't it? I have to get the coins out.
Yeah, better.
Right there in the centre part of the studio, she's the fiery redhead herself, and she's from the Udall Division. It's Secret Agent Ness.
That's me.
It is
Well,
you.
I hope everyone awesome. Stay safe. Stay at home if you're meant to. Yeah, we had it all before. But
Can hookers work from home now? Must be hard with
well,
5
if
kids
I
in the house, though, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't bother. Yeah. Yeah. But happy Love Day to you all.
Happy Love Day! That's right. Happy Love Day to each and every one of you tomorrow. Hope you have a great time. Don't forget to send me all your flowers and shit, because if you don't, I'll cry.
Well, HVD. You can send your VD to
Yeah, the captain.
Yeah, put it in a self-addressed envelope and send it through. How I will get it if it's self-addressed, I don't know. But although the quick way to do it, I've worked this out. Right.
Mail theft like you normally do.
Yeah, flip the envelope over, put return to sender as the address that you want to send it to, and then put it in the post. That way, you don't have to pay for a stamp. They'll just send it.
I like it.
Yeah, it might be for thinking. Yeah, put a lot of thought into that.
Do you close your eyes as you drive to work?
Only when I'm doing mascara. We're going to leave you with these wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation and I've been your captain. And until next Saturday, the Nightcap, it's a lot better then.
Shouting in the studio.
Good night.